Okay, I just got to get my shower and some lunch. I'm gonna go back on for just a little bit more. We're still technically in the frame, but I know I may go on a little longer because I've got plenty of time here, nothing to do right now. So I may go on. I was planning to get on sooner. I went ahead and ate lunch. I was planning to go off at 2, get my shower and all that stuff, and then come back on for 3, but I went ahead and got lunch. I was kind of hungry. So I'll probably stay on past 4 today. That's okay. We are. I did one stream today. I'll call this part 2 when I archive it. Indeed, I'm gonna put part 2 right here. This is going on to a certain someone. She's running her mouth about hatred in the heart. I would talk about hatred in the heart. You people attacked me on my disabilities. Just saying. I would actually talk about, especially your fat husband. Your fat husband. So I would not be talking about dark hearts. I ain't got no hatred. I try to get along with everybody as possible. I just don't tolerate people personally attacking me. If you personally attack me, I'm liable to say something back. I rebuke you, you wicked devil. Like I said, I don't know if she's talking to me or not, but she probably is. Normally, 99% of the time, she's running her mouth about either me or my sister. You people attacked me on my disabilities. You low lives, and it's just saying. You're the one with the black heart, fat woman. You're the one with the black heart. That's all I'm going to say to that. I'm not going to rant about you. I'm not going to rave about you. I'm just going to rebuke you. I'm going to rebuke you. I'm going to call you out and rebuke you, just like Jesus would have done. You wicked devil. Let's go to the car. I am in the regular feed, ain't I? We don't want to be in the troll world. I'm not going to fight with you anymore. It's over. The fighting is over. I rebuke you, you wicked devil. Let's drive, what's his name? Mr. Chong. You're the one with the hatred, not me. I'm going to play my song for you. It's on the new album. It's coming out. Because you're partially what it's written about. Now, that's not the best. I'm going to do another version of it, though. I'm going to do a metal version of it. See, I like doing different versions of songs. This is just the one that's on the album. And it's because I was experimenting with different styles. I like doing that, too. It's called, what was it called? It's not my hate, it's yours, or something like that. I don't think that's exactly what it's called, but it's still part of the lyric. The hate that you showed me. Track number 7 on the new album coming out in June. It's already scheduled. It's coming out. We'll get it playing. It's a pop song. But I'm gonna do a metal version.
It's not my hate, it's yours. Quit reflecting it on me. It's not me to repent. It's your hate, not mine. I'm not guilty of anything. It's your hate, not mine. So go fuck off. It's your judgments. It's your hatred. It's your heart that is cleansing. Not mine. You brutal, wicked vipers. It's your hate, not mine. So quit blaming me for the hate that you saw me. So quit blaming me for the hate that you saw me. It's not my hate, it's yours. Quit reflecting it on me. It's not me to repent. It's your hate, not mine. I'm not guilty of anything. It's your hate, not mine. So go fuck off. It's your judgments. It's your hatred. It's your heart that is cleansing. Not mine. You brutal, wicked vipers. It's your hate, not mine. So quit blaming me for the hate that you show me. Yeah. The hate that you show me. The hate that you show me.
Glad I got the back in female vocal there. Y'all know me, I like male and female songs.
Right there.
Where you got both a male, a singer, and a female. You don't always get to choose the backing singers. So I was kind of glad there. I could have took her out. I deliberately faded her in there. Because I wanted a backup singer. Anyways, that's on my new album coming out in June. In honor of my 19-year anniversary of my first album. Next year, it has to be a full 20. Full 20 years since I released my very first album. Recorded all on the 4-cassette recorder. Do I went off or is my feed down? No, I'm moving. I see I'm moving. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since that first time I was writing songs and getting them ready and getting them demoed, and adding the vocals. Look at that transfer truck. I wouldn't mind having that thing. Now, I got to admit, I've got to change how I handle things. Because I got real mean with these people. But they deserved it. They were mean to us. People acted like I was the bad guy. I was just responding. Now, I do need to find the holy way of doing it. The holy way is just rebuking them.
Let's go, please.
Rebuking those wicked devils. That's what it is. It's a devil. It's a devil. It's a devil spirit. That's the only thing I was guilty of. Responding wrong. But I wasn't the one that laid the first blows. Offenses may come, but woe to the one who brings the offenses. That's a literal scripture. It's right before the one where he talks about the children. And he talks about now that's what's to the children there, of course, about that. But when he talks about them tying up the rope around their throat and throwing themselves in the sea, that's the scripture right before that. I went the wrong way, but I'm going to see if we can catch up with the GPS. I ain't going to get mad. I ain't going to get upset. I'm just going to call it out. You don't have to sit and take people's crap. Jesus called them out many a times. He told them to literally get behind him, Satan. He was calling those people Satan. That was kind of like an insult. But he's calling people Satan. Satan was an insult.
Thanks.
He was a wicked being. He didn't call him some cuss word or something, which is something I've got to repent. Like I said, that's going to be a part of my growing up process. One of the things I'm working on. We ain't going to get there easy. We ain't going to get there easy. It's going to be a long, hard road out of hell, as Marilyn Manson sung about. If I could play that, I would. Because it's going to be a long, hard road out of hell with me, because I've had years of living this way. It's going to take probably years to straighten it out. I used to just take things. I turned my cheek. Then I eventually got where it was no more Mr. Nice Guy. I've told that story a gazillion times. Dave Mustaine, I saw it. It's from the Shocker movie, I believe. The one where the guy was in the electric chair and he returned to kill from the grave. I used to be such a sweet, sweet thing today. Got a hold of me. Now, here's the thing. It's not exactly true. Because there was a one time even before 13. This boy, I kid you not, he was really tearing me down, and I socked him, and his nose started bleeding. But the teacher didn't believe him. I just didn't say nothing. I didn't lie. Because I didn't believe in lying. I just didn't say nothing at all. He wouldn't have hit you. And she says, don't lie to me. I know you got a history of nosebleeding. Well, he did have a history of nosebleeding. But now that particular day, I hit him. This was before 13. This was back in the grade school part, before I even got to junior high. And I just thought about that when I remembered it. When I just socked him, he was going off on me, and I just knocked him. I just quietly didn't even say nothing, didn't even make a scene, just poof, hit him in the nose. And he started crying. He went running to the teacher. And I just stood there. I didn't say a word. Finally, she asked me, did you hit him? I just looked at her. And then she said, he wouldn't have hit you. He's a good kid. He never does anything. That's what she told me. And she said, you got a history of nosebleeding. Said, you quit accusing him of hitting you. But he did. He hit me. Yeah. You admit that you hit me. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. But I eventually got tired of people, and I started getting mean back. They would use my sweetness for a weakness. Don't take my sweetness for... That used to be a saying. That used to be a saying in the ECW game. About taking the sweetness for the weakness. I'm not driving too well today. We're going back the way we came. Oh, God, I'm going to hit him. I'm trying to drive fast without hitting him. Which is impossible because the NPCs are always in your way. I think I'll put this archive on Rumble. Just in case it gets taken down on YouTube. I don't trust YouTube. Okay. We're getting closer. There it is. Talk about Jesus. Praise you, Jesus. I run right into it. Suckers! I run right into it.
I got a job going right now.
On the stream, too, of the Monday. I wasn't planning to have a part 2. But I was kind of wanting to stay on, but I had to take a shower. I was starting to feel stanky. I was starting to feel nasty. Y'all know me, I can't stand it. I can't stand to be nasty. Like I said, when I was a kid, Mama would have to sometimes because I would get to play in, or that wasn't all the time. Normally, I wanted to take my bath, you know. But sometimes I get caught up in my watching like that time we rented Transformers the movie. Like I got obsessed with that thing. Alex Jones, he recently got obsessed with it. With the Orson Welles in it. I watched that thing. We just kept renting it. We keep renting it. We get it and we keep it for weeks. Sometimes I get to watching that thing. I'd go a day without a bath, and finally Mama would just make me take one. I'm picky about my baths. I gotta be clean. I don't want no smelly butt. I don't want no smelly butt. That might have been what she was commenting on about me said something about that. But you know, I wasn't the one who started the conversation. Liv Morgan did. She said the WWE fans smelt, and I said, boy, you smell the same thing with the independents. Some of them need to wash their butts. You could smell their butts. I didn't start the conversation. Liv Morgan did. I was just commenting on it. I've already picked. I think I did pick them up. I just got to deliver them. We turn there. Well, I'm driving pretty fast today. I'm having to be careful not to hit things, because it scares the passengers. I like scaring passengers. You know, one of the things I used to do in the old days, I would pick up the hookers, not to pay them, take them for a ride, then leave them in the car as I jumped out. I hadn't done that shenanigans in a long time. But it wasn't my conversation. It was Liv Morgan. I just commented. I'm always the bad guy, though. All I have to do is comment, and I'm the bad guy. Well, that's okay. People always like to make me out to be the bad guy. They made me to be out the bad guy in that situation. And the only thing I was guilty of is being mean. Getting mean back. Let's say it that way. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a mind to disagree? Travel the world in the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm a big fan of Marilyn Manson, but my favorite version of that is Annie's. You know me, I'm a big fan of her. And then my favorite song of hers wasn't that one. It was one that went bum 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 bum. Would I lie to you? Or would I lie to you? Now would I say something that wasn't true? I'm asking you, sugar, would I lie to you? My friends! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I love that. Boy, I'd get excited every time I go on the radio. And of course, there's another one. It was really dark and gloomy. Bum, 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 bum. Well, let's see how it went. It's not the one you're thinking of. It's not I like that one too about the rain. But the one I love the most. Who's that girl? So dark. It sounds like you're hearing an eclipse of a sun or something. Who's that girl running around with you? Tell me who's that girl? That was one of my favorites too. But there's just one thing. Just one thing. Well, there's just one thing. We'll just keep her nose closed. We just put them on. And I'm going to get off. I'll see y'all later. We went about 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. And I was on for 35 minutes more than what I was. And we called this part 2. I did send it, didn't I? Hopefully I did. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. I wasn't fussing. I wasn't complaining. I was just saying I'd be one to talk about dark arts or dark people being dark. Them people started on us. It wasn't the other way around. And the excuse that she was using, that she got it started with, was about one of my friends who said something, and I even told him about it that night. I mean, he knew about it. Um, about my sister. She called him something, and she swore it was about her husband, and it wasn't about her husband. It was about him. And I even told him like that night I texted. We were texting at the table there, at the when we was having one of them shows. And I told my sister what he said. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Who's that girl running? Of course, I think it started long before then. I think that's just her public. I don't think she liked my sister from the beginning. I'm gonna be honest. Running around with you, tell me who. That was my favorite. That's my favorite, even over. Ba 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 ba. Boy, I love that music though. Especially the sax. I mean the horns. Ba 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 ba. It's my favorite rhythmic songs. Dun, 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 dun. Sweet dreams are made of. Now I like Marilyn's too. That's how I discovered him, by the way. I happened to see that video online on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, and all that didn't exist in '95. On the TV. I was trying to say the TV, and it was muted. And I had this person I pen palled with, and he kept telling about how I needed to hear this band named Marilyn Manson. I thought Marilyn was going to be a lady. I thought I was looking for a hoe band. And I look up and I see the Marilyn Manson name, and I'm laying on the couch. That's the Marilyn Manson band he's always telling me to listen to. Get up and turn the sound up. We didn't have a remote for that TV. Get up and turn the sound up. It starts. Wah, 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 wah. And then they show these strange creatures with masks on. And then I see Marilyn. And he's not a girl. I thought I was looking for a girl band. And I said, well, that's Marilyn, but he ain't a girl. I like his theme, though. He's got a horror theme going. That was me. And then later on, 97, 96, I started liking Beautiful People and all that, when that video come out. Tourniquet really grabbed my attention, and that's when I had to buy the album. The Tourniquet's got the satanic theme going, and it's the kind that lady does, with the writings on the walls. That lady that they're all picking on, the Republicans and stuff pick on. That satanic lady that hangs with all the Democrats and stuff. He had the writings, but I didn't know all that stuff back. I didn't know nothing about that stuff back then. I knew minimum. I hadn't got on the internet yet. All I knew is what I'd hear on Art Bell. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. I had a good day. I wasn't ranting. You just don't have to take everything. You stand. You got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You got to be your own man, not a puppet on the string. You never compromise what's right, and uphold your feminine. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. We'll go out with that one. I love that song. I'm not a good country singer, y'all. I don't sing country too well.